Hey guys, this is Ray the Messenger, and in today's video I'm going to talk to you about how you can stop being a people pleaser once and for all. But before we get into the video, consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't subscribed already. Now let's get right into the video. A people pleaser. What does a people pleaser actually do? A people pleaser is everyone else on top of their mind instead of themselves. And this is an issue that I was struggling with back in the day a lot. So back in the day I was a person that always wanted to make everyone else happy. I wanted to make my parents happy. I wanted to make my friends happy. I wanted to make people that I talked to happy because I thought I wanted to be a nice person. So this is oftentimes the thing with the people pleaser. The people pleaser has an identity built around helping other people and being a nice person. So if you have built that identity, if somehow or some way you need to say no to some person, or you cannot be nice to that person because of some kind of circumstance, that automatically goes against the identity that you have built yourself over the years. Maybe your parents taught you to always be nice to somebody or always do what other people tell you, or maybe your parents are the same. Maybe your parents didn't know better because they were the same as you. Maybe your parents are also people pleasers. They want to do everything right for everybody else and oftentimes neglect their own personal desires and own personal goals. And this is the issue. People pleasing, it's okay to help other people, right? It's okay to say, hey, can I help you some kind of way? Or when you see an old person on the street and they are slow at crossing the crossroad, or you can help them. That's not the issue with the people pleaser. The issue with the people pleasing is when you go out of your way and damage your own goals and own ambitions by helping other people. So you're going out of your way and doing things that actually harm you, or harm your own goals or your own personal benefits, or you do things that you don't actually want to do. So somebody comes to you and says, oh, can you maybe help me on Sunday? I have to move out to another place. And on Sunday you already had something scheduled, or you wanted to really hang out with some of your friends, some other friends on that day. And now you're like, you know what? I'm going to reschedule my friends. I'm just going to help that person because he asked. And this is the issue. You need to stop that. That's a big problem. If you continue doing that behavior over and over again, you will get effed over in life. Because now here's the reality check. And this is the thing that most people don't tell you and most people don't want to hear. But I'm telling you the truth because I'm the most honest one on this platform, right? So the truth is, people pleasers will not get far in life. If you're somebody who always does everything everybody else tells them to do and can't say no, or I don't want to do that to somebody else even though it's not benefiting you, then you will have issues in life. You will meet people that will take advantage of your goodwill. And this is the thing you have to realize. When you're somebody who's a people pleaser who always wants to help other people, the other people sometimes will take advantage of you. That's just the reality we live in. There are people outside that are hunting for exactly you. When you're the guy that wants to help everybody or maybe give out money, if somebody asks, oh, can you lend me some money without a contract, and you're just, oh, you know what, here's my money, and you never see the money again, and then in the end of yourself you ask yourself, oh, why do these things happen to me? That's what I asked back in the day when I was nice and helping everybody and that didn't come back to me, or I got effed over by other people. I was like, why did it happen to me? I was always nice to everybody. And this is the thing, life is not fair sometimes, and this is the thing you have to realize. So what can you do? So you're hearing this and you're like, okay, maybe I should reconsider the identity that I've taken on as a people pleaser. So the first thing that you need to learn to do, and this is the most difficult part, and this will go against everything you have learned over the years when you're listening to this and you're a people pleaser. And the thing is telling no. You need to learn the word no. So if somebody asks you something and you don't want to do it, you need to start saying no. Just get a habit. Somebody asks you, hey, can you do this for me? And you just look him in the eyes and tell him no. And if they ask why not, you just tell them I don't want to. Or you just say nothing and look him in the eyes, no, I don't want to do that. That's the thing you need to learn. You need to learn how to stand up for yourself. And the most important thing also with the standing up for yourself, you need to know what are your boundaries. You need to start setting up boundaries for your life. So for example, if you're somebody, okay, if I have an appointment and I don't want to reschedule the appointment, I'm not going to reschedule the appointment. And that's it. If somebody asks, oh, can we have a meeting on that day? No, I already have a meeting. Why not? Because I have already a meeting. I don't want to discuss this anymore. This is important. You need to learn to stand up for yourself. Learn the word no. Write this down right now. Write the word no in big fat letters right now on a piece of paper with a pen and say that word 20 times. Just learn to say the word no. And the next time you're in kind of situation, just maybe, you know what, if your parents ask you, hey, can you do the dishes? Just say no that one time. It doesn't matter what the reaction of your parents is. You just need to change the habit. You need to start changing the habit. And humans oftentimes, they need at least 60 days in order for a new habit to establish itself. So try for the next 60 days. Your challenge is to learn to say the word no. Say the word no at least one time a day if somebody asks you something that you would usually, that's the important thing, something that you would usually usually say yes to, but now you're going to say no to if it's something that you're like, you know what, I don't actually have to do that, or it's not 100% benefiting me. That's the first thing. Start the power of the word no. That's the first thing you will learn. That's important. After you learn the power of the word no, the next thing that can help you is go to some kind of mixed martial arts gym or learn how to fight. If you're somebody that knows how to fight, it's really difficult to be a people pleaser, because regularly you're going to learn in the gym if you're training full contact sport. So some things like boxing, BJJ, or kickboxing or Muay Thai, if you do these things, you'll automatically become the opposite of a people pleaser, because you regularly punch people in the face. Of course, you don't want to hurt anybody, but you learn what it is to fight for yourself and how to take your own desires. Because when you're in a fight or in a sparring session, which is kind of like a fight, then it's like, okay, now I'm standing for myself. There is nobody you're fighting for. There's nobody that's going to come and help you. The other person is coming to hit you in the face, and now you have to defend yourself. And this is also a way where you learn, you literally learn how to stand up for yourself, because you have no choice. If you don't stand up for yourself in that kind of situation, you're going to get punched in the face, kicked in the face, or you're going to get submitted. So go to some kind of gym, go there and train. That will also help you. So but mainly do like combat sports, full contact combat sports. Train that a little bit, and I promise you, things will change. You will not be a person that will say yes to everything. Believe that. That's the second thing. And now the third thing. The third thing is also really important. Start embracing the egotistical side that you have inside of yourself. Start really embracing the ego. Start liking the ego. Start liking yourself. Start telling yourself you are great. So do the opposite of what you're probably doing right now. Because oftentimes the people pleaser, they don't really like themselves deep down, because they're trying to find a way that they can make themselves feel better without actually chasing their own goals, because they don't 100% believe in themselves, and that's why they let other people run all over them, or let the other desires of other people let them guide their own desires, but not 100% follow their own guidance and their own goals. And that's an issue. So write down, what is it that you want in your life? What is something that you want? Not that somebody else told you that you have to want, but something that you deep down inside of yourself really want. So you can write that down, and then you will know, okay, if this is the thing that I really want, so I need to go and work for that and start focusing on that, and not let other people interact with it too much. Of course, I'm not saying you need to become an a-hole, right? Running around and telling everybody, no, F off, I'm just going to do whatever the hell I want, because this is not the way you're going to succeed either. It cannot be the solution to just be an asshole to everybody. That's not good. But the solution is to focus more on the goals that you have and start being more egotistical. Start maybe thinking more materialistic. It's like, whoa, what are the things that I want? What is something that I want? I want that nice body, so I'm going to get the nice body. Maybe that's what you want. Or maybe you want to go outside and talk to some girls. I don't know if that's the thing that you want. That's the thing you're into. Going out there. And then do those things and start really focusing on yourself and your own desires. Write your own personal desires down and start keeping them on top of your mind, instead of thinking too much about other people. Because when you're at the polar opposite, at the people pleasing spectrum, so let's call the spectrum the people pleasing spectrum on the left side, for example, and on the right side there's like the narcissist, right? You don't want to be on the ultimate right side with the narcissist and the psychopaths, but you not also want to be on the left side where you're like, oh, my own desires are not that important. It's only important what the team wants to accomplish, because that has never worked out in history. Go and watch history every single time that the desires and the importance of a group has been put over the importance of an individual. Nothing good happened. Take a look at history and you will notice that. If you're a people pleaser, read some books. What happened when everybody just focused about helping everybody? Yeah, you will find it out. That's communism. That didn't work. Go look that up. So you need to start focusing on yourself, really your own desires. I promise you, if you implement these three things I just told you in this video, the number one, learning the power of the word no, starting to say the word no if you don't want to. The second one, training at a mixed martial arts gym or doing some combat sport, boxing, I don't know, whatever the hell is closest to you that involves full contact combat sparring, that's the one you need to do. And number three, start being more egotistical and start focusing on your own goals, thinking about your own goals instead of the desires of other people. I hope you liked this video. Subscribe to my channel, put a like on this video, and then I will see you next time in another video. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Goodbye.